Psychopaths don't yawn back. I don't know whether you've heard that before. Yawning is generally contagious, even between humans and dogs. But not with psychopaths. It's to do with the lack of empathy. The more cold-hearted a person is, the less likely they are to yawn back at you. I've been studying psychopathic behaviours for the last year. Sometimes I talk to people who have been diagnosed. I provide a friendly ear, some kind of advice, or simply a conversation. They've really helped with my understanding of some topics. I offer to get the hot drinks, pay attention to how people take their coffee. Here's another little-known fact. Psychopaths often prefer bitter tastes. Now I sit, facing the board, giving a presentation on psychopathy. My hair is immaculately combed to one side, my clothes neatly pressed. I sip my sugary tea, cover my mouth when a yawn carries through the audience. Small details, but I'm a perfectionist. In conclusion, I say, giving a wide, trustworthy smile. I'm sure you can see that I was misdiagnosed. I am of no danger to myself or others. I'm sure the other residents here can also attest to that. I never harmed because I wanted to. I hated every minute. I harmed to try and fit in with my awful cousins, something I no longer believe is necessary. I am not them. I am a stronger person now because of you all. As I leave the room so they can discuss my case, I consider what my first steps upon release will be. I'm pretty sure I've got the psychiatry board charmed. My parents will be so relieved to hear that I'm all better. My research has paid off and also given me some wonderful ideas. Who better than me to follow in the footsteps of the great like Ted Bundy and John Wayne Gacy? But unlike them, I'll be smart enough to evade notice. May 11:45. For the purposes of the tape, please state your name. Derek Thornley. Right. Tell me what you know of Colin Tilley. Well, I've heard of him, but I can't put my finger on it. Did I design his garden? May 24th, 1510. For the purposes of the tape, please state your name. Steve Thinter. Tell me, what do you know about Colin Tilley? He's an acquaintance. We sometimes have a drink together. What do you talk about when you have a drink? It depends, really. We're quite similar in some ways, you know. Family circumstances and all that. And he's a dab hand with the old woodwork. I'm a furniture maker. Do you ever think he might harm anyone? Nah, he's salt of the earth is old Colin. 26th of May, 9 o'clock. For the purposes of the tape, please state your name. Derek Thornley, am I in trouble? We just need you to answer some questions. We're going to show you a video taken by our officers. Hey, I know that garden. I did the landscaping for it. Why are police digging up the garden? Are those bones? Do you mean to say that you don't know nothing about this? Absolutely not. 27th of May, 1410. For the purposes of the tape, please state your name. Steve Thinter. Is this about Colin again? We're going to show you some photographs. Could you please describe what you're seeing? Okay, so that's called a pillory. It's an old-fashioned torture device. You see those holes? Please secure the head and hands. It's a finely made piece. It wouldn't be out of place in a museum. I couldn't have done all that detailing better myself. Have you ever made one? No, it's not really my thing, but I appreciate the craftsmanship. 28th of May, 12:15. For the purposes of the tape, please state your name. Nathan Tracy, Psychologist. Please tell us about this client. This man is Colin Tilley. He first came to see me a year ago. Colin suffers with dissociative personality disorder. He has 2 other distinct personalities. We can't get Colin to talk to us. No, I imagine he's hiding. Colin's subconscious could be keeping Colin and allowing his other personalities to come forward instead. Can you coax him out? Potentially, through hypnosis, but that would affect the testimony you're hoping to get. You'll have to be patient. Colin will come through. When he does, I believe he'll freely admit to the abduction, torture, and murder of that little girl. 29th of May, 1645. For the purposes of the tape, please state your name. Colin Tilley. We've already gathered testimony from 3 of your other personalities, including a furniture maker, a landscaper, and a psychologist. But I suspect you're aware of this. Yeah, I did it. Had you going there for a while though, didn't I? It was fun while it lasted.